guys, my name is Medusa and this is my channel. So as I've mentioned in my previous video that I'm gonna be doing commentary for We Best Love 永远的第一名. Today's video is gonna be the commentary for episode 3 and 4. So without further ado, let's get started.
你是嫌命太长是不是？知道自己胃不好。
Okay, I saw that. Like, I don't know whether you guys caught that, but he wanted to put his pen in his pocket, but he missed. And then, like, yeah, it was supposed to look cool, but then, like, when you do that and you miss, like, okay. That was kind of funny.
想要他死，就天煮给他吃。
Hush.
以后不会了。吃的人是我，骂他干嘛？
I love the fact that he tried to, like, you know, take the blame away from 是的. So it's all my fault. Why do you scold him?
连酒吧老板都会因为没有租的客人酒驾而被罚。他煮给你吃，难道不该被骂吗？
但他不知道吗？为什么要被骂？
他们两个是怎样啊？好像很熟。难道他们两个？
Oh my god. This boy, this idiot. It's like, it's interesting. Again, he jumps to conclusion that these two you know, have something going on.
故意在面前说啊，唉，我未来的表弟妹就那样，一表人才。一表人才不好吗？只有外表是人才，是你看不出他的内在，真心看不出来。也许。
你要做什么？这个是做什么？打他吗？
他不可能喜欢我，没有他，也许就没有今天的我。小五的时候我遇见他，那时候爸妈离婚，其实我很不好过。一个小学的孩子，怎么可能够理解父亲抛家弃子的事实
I love this.
但是我知道。
Like the transition from like present time to the past time is quite smooth. It's like adult self looking into his younger self.
那是什么事？
Shui looks so much bigger here.
我爸他不要我跟我妈了。
我把我爸爸给你，反正每次跟他一起都没好事。
I wonder, like,
哪有人叫我爸爸？
why does he say whenever he's with his father, like, you know, there's nothing good about it? Like, what does the father do? For him as a little boy to say that?
不然，我把我自己给你好了，有需要就找我，把我当你爸。
谁要你当他爸？ But
乖，这样下好。
good. I mean, he promised himself. He promised to give himself to him when he was young. I guess when he grew older, he's gonna fulfill the promise. Little Shui made such a big impression on him. Like, this kind of like childhood love stories are very, very cute. Although I wonder whether will Shide ever tell Shui about the first time they meet, because I think that would be very cute for them to like look back.
我以为你会为他翘课，让他知道你的付出，然后趁机掰弯他。
I wonder what's with the cup though. Like, it's from his past, but how did it break? Oh, same cup.
我不想失去你这朋友，但我真的很喜欢玉兴。玩不到。
这样就对了啊！保护自己的女朋友就是要硬起来，谁都不能让。
I love the fact that he's like
所以你没有喜欢玉兴啊？
trying to reason things out with his friend.
我喜欢的
Like, giving him blessing and then like stop worrying. It's definitely a good friend.
高师大，
The fact that he wants to tell him the good news,
肚子好一点吗？
like
这样我要找我，
you can show it shows that like he
我是不是喜欢月薪？
he no longer like hates him so much to the point that he even tells him
要给
about
你，
the fact that Zheng Wen talks to him
就说办不到，
about that girl.
人家我个性一直都很稳，没有想到态度会这么冷，
So it's like feelings towards him has started changing already.
我觉得好开心。比赛的话，
毕业前的回忆，
The fact that they're both like smiling and they're like thinking of different things
再多一个也好。
赢了就自由了。
while smiling at each other.
不要再走了，好可怕，我哎呦。
Cute.
不用担心，我会保护你的，我不会让你一个人的，安心して。
And she's there. Oh my god. Bing Wei's imagination is seriously though. Oh my god, like I think his tongue was gonna come out already.
不好意思，不好意思。我怕鬼。
你会怕哦？你竟然会怕鬼啊？
It's so obvious he's pretending, but like
这次就不用比了。
Shui can't
既
tell.
然赢了没有成就感，我们就一起闯关吧。
我会不会拖累你？
大丈夫，我罩你。
Oh,
快点啦！
the hearts.
大脑的扭扭捏捏。
How he looks in his eyes. I love this.
你走前面，后面比较可怕。
No, I think it's because he's scared. That's why he made him go in front first.
你赶快找线索，盖完章之后，我们就赶快走。
The way he behaves, you can tell that he's like
怎么了？
hiding something.
我担心你爸。
冷静一点，冷静一点。
I don't know what's with this music though. Tongpo.
哎，有电脑，应该有连 WiFi 吧？可以叫郑文他们过来帮忙。
Look at his shifty eyes.
要密码。
I wonder whether there's like a meaning behind why Shoei puts the noodles in there of all places. I mean, I guess it's a pretty good hiding spot, but I don't know whether there's any meaning or significance behind putting it in the stomach area of this. What do you call this? Figurine? Anatomy figure. Yeah, because like this show has a lot of little clues like scattered throughout different episodes that will probably like, you know, come back to it, or it will come out or surface eventually. So I was wondering whether that, like while rewatching, I was wondering whether there's any meaning behind putting this instant noodles in this particular part, which is the stomach area. Like, Or maybe I'm overthinking with the whole like, you know, a way to a man's heart is through the stomach. That sort of quote, yeah.
你暗恋的人是非手艺，
Look at his face, like
难怪
what?
你跟他这么熟，连泡面饭党都知道。你喜欢他多久？
是不是？
哎，你
First
都知道我的。
he thinks it's 泽宇, which is a boy. Then he thinks it's 周一, who is also a boy. He just like assume that, you know, whoever 是的 loves is a boy. I don't know. Just
的人，我们今天生在同一条船上。哎，放心啦，我不会笑你。你喜欢多久？
that means he's really not homophobic. He said that he won't laugh at him.
很久了。只不过，我喜欢的是你。
那我就放心了。
Huh?
你喜欢我？
It's like the idea is like cannot be. I can't. There's no way.
对啊，怎么可能？
Look at Chewy's face.
晒一下就好了。
The way he looks at 是的, like a very very soft expression, and just keeps looking at him. He's not even looking at him making the noodles. Like seeing him in a different light. He would like willingly drink lots of water to curb his hunger.
我不饿，你吃就好。
Then to like, you know, take that or share the instant noodles with Chewy. But good thing
我是
he's
最后一包。
smart to catch on.
先说好，做正朋友，良性竞争还是有的。我不会一直输给你。
我也不会让你有机会。朋友就是要这样。也许会更好吧。
Alright, so this is the end of episode 3. I have to say episode 3, I think definitely my favorite scene is from when they are already in this what do you call it, nurse's office. Like I really love the cinematography in this scene, which will carry on to episode 4, because like the way it's set up, like the camera framing, the lighting, and you know they're pretty I guess they're not like complicated, but like it makes them show that they're in this little bubble, like no one can enter. Well, no one can enter because obviously they're trapped inside, but yeah, like they're in a little world of their own and no one can be part of that space. So I really love the way they set up in terms of cinematography for this scene. And now on to episode 4.
要命！第一次在外面过夜，就在这么恐怖的地方。高斯的，会不会怕？敢一个人睡啊？
Still pretending.
我不敢，怕你笑。
谁会笑朋友呢？你过来这边，我保护你。
It's so cute that he's trying to protect him or pretend that he's like doing him a favor, but actually he himself is like scared.
马上推过来一点。
And Shida clearly knows that, and he's just like, you know, using the opportunity to get close to him. Like, I love this kind of setup. And I wonder whether Shide will ever tell him that, like, he was just pretending for his sake. Why are you looking away when he says that? You should, like, look at him. Then you probably can see.
自大又自恋，但在我眼里，他就是可爱。但是他对朋友很好，宁愿委屈自己，也要保护朋友。
讲义气，还算是有个优点。
他在讲
他还有
你
很多优
哦。
点，我不打算破坏好不容易建立的友。
That's like the biggest clue though. Like
同是天
that
有沦落人，
he did mention that he only just like form a friendship and he doesn't want to destroy it. Like that's like a biggest clue. Like I don't know whether like actually Shui probably
想要找人诉苦
might have
的话就来找
suspected
我，
something.
我会听。
He can't be that oblivious, right?
唱歌给我听，
我唱歌，
为什么需要他唱歌？
我习惯睡前听歌。快点唱，
What if Shida is not a good singer though? Like, would he still want to listen to that?
爱都在你里面，一直在绕圈圈，说与不说都很暧昧，好想让你知道，不必等到明天。
词填的不错哎。
Or
有
sense.
继续啊，很好听的。
Friends don't do this kind of thing. Like,
这是你第二次称赞我，
请你继续唱。我很少称赞人。お願い。
it's Shui. No?
来了。
This is not friend behavior. Like, your friend looking at you while singing. Does Shui not find it strange? This is something that I really want to know.
感觉天旋地转不知是心爱，我没有要的不爱，关心我的存在。
And like, is he not conscious that his hand is like tapping against Shida's arm? Not hand, finger. It's like seriously so cunning, and he knows Shui so well to predict like what he would do. I love this though. This is like way more realistic that, after someone sleeps on your arm for the whole night, your arm is gonna be like aching and maybe numb. So I like that, realistic portrayal of it. I love 求我 bag.
昨天说的喜欢你是真的。
So gentle with him.
这属于我喜欢你。
Love this shot. I really love this shot. His expression though, I really love this expression. Like, it's, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of things going on in his head. He's not disgusted, he's not turned off. Like, he doesn't know what to feel or like react to what just happened. And then the way he didn't even like, you know, do this, like back, like when you remember like the swimming pool scene when he got kissed, he was like, you know, here he just like gently like stroke over the place where Shide kissed him. So I thought that, you know, it showed that he wasn't completely like against what just happened. And the one interesting thing about this scene is that until now, after watching this scene for many times, I still cannot guess or pin down exactly whether Gao Shide knew whether like Shu Yi was awake when he, you know, confessed. Because we all know that Shide is this cunning person, but is he cunning enough to take a chance? And is he cunning enough to know that, you know, Shu is awake and he's gonna make use of that chance to confess and see what would happen? Yeah, like, I don't know whether he genuinely didn't know that Shu Yi was awake. Because I feel like even if he didn't know that Shu Yi was not awake, he has the knowledge that Shu Yi, even if he's asleep, he can learn stuff, or things that he hears, he can actually like remember, as demonstrated in the previous episode 2. Yeah, when he slept during a lecture, but he can still remember what the lecturer said during the lecture. So there's like a 50% chance that Shu Yi can actually like remember what Shu Yi confessed while he was asleep for real. So that's the mystery of, like, you know, the what Gao Shide was thinking in his head, which I hope once I get my hands on the novel, I can, maybe it will reveal more of like the you know, what Shide or what Shu Yi was thinking in this scene, because I'm very, very curious about it. The usual thing, I mean, it's often used, that cliche, a girl to I mean, I don't think the reason why he wanted to date a girl was to assure that he was straight. I think it's to distract himself.
大家找了吗？
没有，
His smile is not there,
想
like
吃什么随便点，我请客。
like it's not a full smile. Like, it feels kind of sad or forced.
我想说你们大家游泳的好厉害，
So
所
distracted.
以我也想要去拍那种在海边就是可以游泳的照片。你看，不然我们去看棒球怎么样？我平常没事
She's not
也会去看棒球，去现场加
she's
油。
not distractive enough.
游泳。
So rude. Yeah. Shu Yi won't be able to take care of you. Shu Yi is used to people taking care of him.
吃虾。
为什么想到他？
没反应。
你要做梦，你要牵他手啊。
是我不够主动。周淑怡，你是不是身体不舒服啊？我看你一整天都心不在焉的。学长，
所以，我
Wait. I don't get why he would think about this kind of thing. Like, why would he think about Gao Shide kissing him though?
你没有我好，心不要试探。什么意思？
I love the fact that he tries to like
小乖，
make this kind of
被告示
trouble,
的势在必行，
tease him.
帮我保密。下个月有准备动手，祝我成功吧。成功个屁！谁要帮你保密？死心吧！告诉的说喜欢的是我。
So possessive.
你想藏的秘密，好像就不是秘密了。
别手艺，
He's angry at Shoei.
我怎么去？
Doesn't realize that he doesn't want them near each other and like why.
好好说清楚。
So yeah, based on like the way Shita reacts in this scene, like that, I think he's angry at maybe himself and also angry with his cousin, but I can't confirm for sure. But I really want to know what was going on in his head when he did this action. Yeah, because I really love when a scene, they give the character time to show certain emotions rather than quickly hop on to like what's going to happen next. I like a tiny bit of like the moment 是the lock. The moment 是the lock door, and if you look at Shui, he like legitly like swallowed, like nervous about what's going to happen next. So that is the end of episode 4. Episode 4 is when, you know, everything is out in the open. As I've mentioned for episode 3, I really love the scene in the nurse's office, like the way they frame everything and making them look like, you know, they're in their little own world that no one can be a part of. And the one thing that I really like about the scenes between the Gao Shide and Zhou Shuyi is the fact that there's a lot of room for like the scene to breathe. When say Gao Shide says something and something that's really important, you know, Zhou Shuyi doesn't immediately reply. There's like a sort of like, you know, some time or for him to reply to what he just said, or you know, waiting for Gao Shide to say the next line. So I really love that use of like silence. It's not complete silence because you still can hear, you know, the music or a little bit of the ambient sound from the outside of the room, but that sort of silence adds a lot of like tension to the scene. Like this, it makes it like a heavy silence, and it keeps me as a viewer on edge because like the first time you watch it, or even the second or third time you watch it, you always want to hold your breath because you know this is such an important scene. There's so much behind those words that you don't want to even make noise, and you want to focus on the scene itself. So that's what I really love about this show as well, is the use of that sort of like silence in between the lines. Yeah, and of course I did mention I love that the whole like this little things that they plant and things that the choices in either the decisions made by the character or the dialogue, as well as the plot, it makes you think whether does this character already know what was going on, what's going to happen, and what was he feeling at that time. So it makes you want to watch the next episode and rewatch the episode again, because to pick up any clues that you haven't picked up before. This is what the show makes me become like obsessive over details of the entire show. Alright, anyway, that's the end of my commentary, my thoughts towards episode 3 and 4, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!